What was your name?
Dan.
Dan, what's up? Dan was here a couple weeks ago. Yusuf came back last time too. Oh, yeah? Yeah, might come again. You know. What are you hitting up, bro? What do you want to do?
I just want to see, you got a yoke out?
That's a beast of a request. Yeah. Warm up. Do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna hit up some, dumbbell work and stuff, but I'll pull that out for you.
All right, cool.
Abraham. What's up? Abraham. Ooh, where you coming from, man? Where? You live in St. Pete?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I see you got a wrestling club shirt on, man. You wrestler?
Yeah, Northeast.
In high school?
Yeah.
You're in Northeast High School?
Yeah.
How long you been wrestling?
It's my first year, but I'm pretty good at it.
Oh yeah? What weight class?
120.
Nice, man. I've been thinking parents have aspiration for their kids. So my son's only 3 years old, but I keep thinking he's gonna be a wrestler. It's a cool sport, man.
It is. It's all.
I'm just hitting some upper body, some press, just pushing like I did last time. This guy wants to do the yoke, and then Abraham's a little wrestler, so I don't know, maybe he'll climb some ropes or something. That yoke will fuck somebody up. Oh no, the first time I ever did strongman training at Tom Mitchell's house, he put me on the fucking yoke. I think the first thing he put me on was the yoke, dude. We went up to 600 pounds. I've never done this shit before in my life. And he's just like, why don't we just keep adding some plates? Keep adding plates. And I'm like, it takes a while to learn how to breathe. Yeah. Think about it. It's like when you're squatting and you put all that weight on your back, what do? You go, use Valsalva. But now, imagine the weight is on your back and you gotta walk with it for 100 feet. You can't just the whole time. So it's like, you almost have to brace and breathe at the same time. You won't have that problem because you probably won't go up to 600 pounds. But it gets heavy, it's like, you gotta brace because otherwise you collapse. It's all core. I mean, when you're lifting that thing, you'll see right away. It's all about how you stabilize. It's all core stabilization. And you're stabilizing and you gotta breathe at the same time.
That's hard, yeah.
I'm gonna put Abraham on the yoke since he's just standing here. Alright, boy, you got a good foot on him, so. So man, you're gonna pick it up, just like this, and just brace yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't go crazy. Brace it, and then just take it down, almost to that truck. Get out from underneath it, turn around, face this way, and bring it back. Take your time. Take your hat off too, that's not gonna help you. Yeah, it'll be in the way. You see how 1, 2, 3.5 holes are at the top? Yeah. Just remember that's his height. Okay. It should be right at your chest. And take your time, bro. Challenging, he's a strong dude. That's it, bro. Hang in there. Just take it to that line right in front of you, and then come back.
I could even lower it. That's the lowest time it goes.
Cool. Yep. Yeah. Just bring it back. I don't want you to fuck your shit up just yet. Yeah, it's a little high for you. Cool, man. Yeah. Take it. It's pretty tough, huh?
Yeah. How much does it weigh?
Like 250 pounds. Good, right there, it's cool. Drop, turn around. This shit is gonna fall apart one day. Look at this. I gotta do something to reinforce that. That looks bad, right? Oh well.
And that'll fall right on your face too.
Thanks for reminding me.
Because it's the inside one.
I'll keep it outside next time. This shit looks so dangerous. Oh, plus it's not even screwed in right. It's getting all fucked up. I bought these used. These are used dumbbells. Go yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
No, not with that. Just the yoke.
Oh, you haven't done weight yet?
No, I haven't done weight yet.
Nice. Cool. Bust out a few runs. Just keep adding plates, and like you'll know when you're about to break. Because, I mean, it's hard to hurt yourself, except if you do that. Yo, Heath. Best thing to do, set it down, and then come back. Because if your hips are stabilized, if you get caught, like your foot gets caught or something, your hips are stabilized, and your upper body rotates, you'll crack your spine. Especially as you start putting weight on that thing. You wanna go again?
Getting used to the knee, like.
Yeah, the thing is stabilizing, man.
Yeah.
Your whole body's got to stabilize that.
Videos.
That's awesome.
So I was down over at Indian Rocks Beach, so he called me and said, "Are you your strength camp?"
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? He said, go to YouTube and check that out.
Yeah.
So he wants me to get a couple of T-shirts if you have them, or a band.
Not right now. No, we've been sending them, so that I could do for you.
Okay.
No doubt.
So what does he have to do to get a T-shirt?
They're going to be back on sale probably the end of next month. Hang out, Pete. Let me just do this. Ah. So, what's your son saying, Pete?
It's Vincent. Actually, he's right here. Talk to him.
What's his name? Well, he's on video right now.
Yeah, here. Talk to him. Vincent.
Vincent? Hey, what's up, dude? Your dad showed up today. It was pretty cool of him.
That's awesome.
You're look. Look, you're in video.
Oh, nice. Open gym.
Yeah, check it out. Probably Wednesday. It was good meeting you, man. I'm sending home with some cool stuff for you.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Okay, listen. I got good news and bad news.
That's the only other way I could know. Yeah, but that'll bring you down to the lower beach.
Finger.
There's your finger, that's stuck.
Yeah. Your finger won't hold.
Down.
Yeah, load it up, man. And if you get to the point where you start breaking, put on a belt. All right. Just load it, load it, load it. That's it, good, nice. Hey, one of the strangest things you're gonna experience is it'll feel like you worked out your bones after this. Like tomorrow,
Yeah.
like your muscle, you'll be sore as fuck, but then there's a strange sensation that your bones have been working out in your thigh. Just take notice.
All right.
That's what most guys, like after you get doing the yoga, they're like, oh, your bones were sore? Your bones will just feel sore. It's crazy. I think because of the axial loading.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Cool. Make your bones grow though. Okay, cool. So like the shit I was talking about earlier in my office, we'll probably make that another video, so you'll see that later. But it makes you consider, if you play with my idea that the muscular system and the visceral system is the mind, is the brain, it makes you wonder, like, how is the workouts that you're doing, the exercises you're engaging in affecting your psychology? Because they totally do. The type of workouts you engage in affects your character. So before you just go around throwing weights or choosing arbitrary workout routines or arbitrary musculoskeletal or neuromuscular goals, consider also, how is it affecting my mind? How are these workouts making me who I am, not just physically, but mentally, psychologically? Because it changes you. Ask anybody. Ask anybody who engages in any particular line of activity. Look at powerlifters, there's a certain mindset with powerlifters. Look at bodybuilders, there's a certain mindset. You could say that that mindset brought them into the sport they're in, or you could also say the sport they're engaged in creates that mindset. Chicken or an egg, but it's a conversation worth having. These guys are doing tough guy workouts. I'm over here doing pretty boy workouts.
You want black or purple? I know you're digging the purple one.
I'll use the black one.
Don't use the black one.
The purple one's not as strong. Well, here's the thing. I almost never use the belt either. But as you start putting the weight on that, here's the thing. When I do these exercises when I'm planning on competing, and when you compete, you want as much advantage as you possibly can.
Yeah.
So you train with all of the implements that other people are going to use. Here's the difference between functional strength and structural integrity and winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes you do what you got to do. Sure. By all means. What did 50 Cent say? What was that quote that you brought up today? About winning?
Get rich or die trying.
No. The 50 Cent quote. Do what I gotta do. I don't care if I get caught.
Okay, yeah, we'll move it
Do
down.
what I gotta do. I don't care if I get caught.
You ever find that like most, like I've found like I've been kind of training powerlifting a little bit lately, and I found that my deadlift I can't get the right. There's a technique to use in the belt, and I can't get the right tightness in my stomach with the belt.
I think that works differently for different people, because if you're talking about pushing out on the belt, when it comes to axial loading, that's very easy. You'll feel it when you're doing the yoke. You're able to use that technique, and it's a good technique to use. Pushing out on the belt, right? Is that what you're talking about? Pushing out on it? But with the deadlift, I don't think it works the same way, unless you're doing a sumo deadlift. But even still, I don't get the same effect.
Well, I've been training both. It's good. I think it's good to train both styles, but especially when I'm conventional and you're leaned more over, like the way my stomach is, 'cause I'm pretty tall, I got pretty long legs.
It should draw in.
Yeah, and the belt kind of pinches and it distracts me or something.
Yeah.
So I take it off and I do just as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother with the belt if you're feeling pretty good without it.
Yeah. Now squats on the other hand, that's a little bit different, but.
Yeah, when you're doing back squats, belts definitely help if you push out on it.
Well, I got anterior pelvic tilt, you know, normal, and my hips are they just kill when I squat.
When you say your hips, is it in here, out here?
It's in here. Like
Yeah.
it almost feels like groin, like my groin's tight,
Yeah.
but I know it's not my groin
Your
being
hip flexor,
tight.
it goes into your hip. It goes
Yeah.
into your groin right here.
Yeah.
See how it tosses you back and forth?
Yeah.
Take your time. Good.
Yeah, deep squat stretches.
Woo! You gotta sort of lean forward a little bit and run. I know that sounds fucking crazy.
Let your momentum carry you a little bit.
Yeah, the momentum has to kind of carry you a little bit. Let me see if I can do a set, show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna sort of let the weight move me forward. All right. Watch me embarrass myself though, right? Oh, okay. See how the momentum?
Yeah. You were going about 3 times as fast as we were going.
Yeah. Because I'm strong, motherfucker.
That's a given.
Yeah, and so instead of staying upright and the weight is swinging, lean forward and let it carry you.
All right.
That's not even a respectable contest weight, so that's why I can do it.
What do you guys use in the contest?
Oh, 800, 900 pounds. What do you have on there? Did you count?
Yeah, that's a 520?
Yeah, that's like for the teens. I didn't do bioenergetics like on me.
Oh, okay.
I had a session, but no, working with other people, watching different techniques. This one lady, it's crazy. Ryan's done some bioenergetics with me, so he knows what it's about. This one lady, she's a pro at this shit. She stood in front of a guy, and you know how like we'll do the breathing, put you in stretching positions, like different things to stimulate the energy in your body to explode. She just stands there like this. That was freaky. You see how freaky that is? Yeah. What she does is called mirroring. She did this whole presentation on mirror neurons, and she's like, if you can be a mirror for the other person, so that they can see themselves through your expression and body position, and then guide them to where you want them to go, just with subtle movements and eye contact. I watched her make one guy break down, cry for half an hour, grown man. She didn't say 2 words, just looked at him like this. Powerful shit, man. Energy is an interesting thing, especially interpersonal energy. We affect each other so deeply, but we don't realize just how powerful an impact we have on each other just through conversation, just through eye contact. These guys out there busting it up. So again, goes back to a lot of the ideas I presented in that earlier, I spoke about in that earlier video. Look at these dumbbells. Oh, fuck. That's from dropping them. How you guys doing? Yeah. What's up, E? Come on. Come on, dog. Yeah, because now you're training. Good. Steady feet, come on, man.
You gotta breathe.
Sure-footed. Yeah, you do. Sure-footed, bro. Did you lift the stones last time you were here?
Yeah. I still had the scab for about a week or 2.
Keep those feet in front of each other, man. Stabilize. Get the burn right here. turn it with that shit. Like there's nothing on it. Great. This is a good height for you. Yeah, take that. When you guys finish here, we'll do some keg presses. Sound good?
Warm up, or you just put on this?
I just went just like that, no warm up. You were just doing squats, bro. You should be fine. Yeah, Chris? I definitely have to do some corrective hip stuff today. Hips and abs. I sat, it's like a 3.5 hour drive to Gainesville. My hips are tight. Upper hamstring, lower abdominal work. Am I in your way? You're good, you're good, you're good? You've seen the film before, right?
Yeah.
Let's get underneath it. Boom, fight with it. Kick it over. Cool, lean into it, use that leg. Good. There you go. Hey. 5 down, 5 back.
Is it better like lean into it?
He's leaning. Yeah,
Like, well, cause I have my feet back. My chest is more into it. I'll show you in a second.
You know, I get what you're saying.
Cause you
I've done both ways. I've done them like this,
yeah,
and I've done them like this.
Yeah, that's odd. Yeah.
When I think the fastest I've been able to move it was with what you just said. Hips back, and just driving it. Yeah. Stick with it, come on. There you go, good, that's it, Abe. One of the reasons why, of many, I got really interested in this whole the body is the mind thing and developing the character of an individual through exercise is because of strongman training. Particularly like when I used to train young athletes, they come in and their bodies are weak, but also the mind is still a little bit weak because there's never been any sort of challenge or achievement besides basic shit at school. So when they come in and they're just like little boys, Chris knows about this, they come in like little boys, wet behind the ear, and you put a challenge on them, like the yoke or the tire that they've never done before, or the stone, and they actually get it done, like after weeks of battling with it, they finally do it. It's almost like they become a different person. Of course the muscular system has evolved, but their mind evolved. I used to just be fascinated in that, after that stone has been lifted, you are now somebody brand fucking new. It's almost like that transcendent rep stuff that I talked about. It's like you transcend the physical, and then there's this spiritual evolution that happens. Now I call it energetic, but there's like this energetic evolution. You literally become a different type of person by subjecting your body to those types of stresses. And there's the stress laid upon the body through weight training, which is significant. But then there's stresses laid upon the body by simply having somebody look into your eyes long enough that you just crack, like I mentioned before. Or you put yourself into a stressful position and be forced to breathe heavily, like the bow. Like you could literally crack by doing the bow. Do the bow for 2 minutes straight and see how quickly your mind wants to crack. And if you continue going, how you evolve. Fascinating shit. The body is the mind. guys work a little bit. Relay this around the island. So it's real light. You know, obviously it's real light. So instead of adding more weight, work on the volume. Take it, walk together, right? Walk together. The whole idea would be ideal if you could possibly get all the way around. Like come fully, but if he drops, you pick up and keep going. Okay. And let's get 3 rounds of that. So you go as long as you can, drop, he'll pick up. We'll cross this path 3 times. 1, 2, third one, drop. All right. Go for it. Yeah, that'll wipe you out. Cool. Hang with him. That's it. Good. You want big traps, high volume on the farmer's carriers will make your traps huge. Big traps, hands and forearms. There's no more manlier muscles, I think, than big traps and forearms, right? Right? Both of them say don't fuck with me. This one says don't fuck with me when you look at my face and the trap's so big. And this one says don't fuck with me when I shake your hand, right? What do you think, Danny? You gonna bring it to your lap? Nice, good. Cool. Go eat. Nice work, big bitch. Hang out there, yeah, nothing to it. Good. Yeah, baby. These guys will work. That's it. Big chest. Pick your chest up a little bit. Yeah. That's some shit right there. Good, Abe. These guys are training out here. This is Abraham. Hey, Abraham, glad you just showed up. Do whatever you want to do. Okay. I'm finishing up my presses over here. Lean into it. Good, use your knee. Good, nice. You're pretty tall. Just go like this. Go 10 down and 10 back. That's a good warm up too. Hey, did Henry do a good job on your car, E? Hey, Dan, come here, Dan. Bring it right in. Now we don't have to pick it up again. This dude's working. This guy's serious. He's not fucking around. I ate sushi this weekend, all that damn rice. Got me a little bloat. All that. Look, I got an ab right there. I know that one ab always shows up. I got that one ab. I'm gonna get lean again though this year. Good job, dude. Prowlers for the Shunk Camp Challenge. Westside Butchers from Rogue. Do I have an affiliate link for Rogue in my description? I should. Rogue, but this is what I wanted to show you. New whiteboard. So of course I got these whiteboards and they end up being like, my children draw on them. I don't even really use them in videos. because the lighting sucks, right? So the lighting comes in at an angle. I don't want to fucking make videos that don't have good lighting. So I got this one. It goes on a stand here. Like this. I'm gonna start making more whiteboard videos. More videos again. Thinking of doing a series on bioenergetics, an academic series on it. But we'll see. We'll probably
Elliott Hulse channel or Strength Camp?
For Elliott Hulse. Strength Camp channel ain't interested in most of that shit. All that bro science. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I want to do because I'm gathering all the resources, like I showed you earlier, for this this integrated 3-layer of strength thing: neuromuscular, the visceral system. I mean, that's really the link. Really, that's the the autonomic nervous system and the visceral system. How that bridges the gap between the mind and the body. So I want to do this neuromuscular, physiological, energetic strength combination. Video series, ebook. It might even turn into a course, a video course. I don't know, but it's the shit that fascinates me more than anything. I don't know, that'll be my lifelong work, I think. Of course, I'm excited because I just got back from that workshop.
Yeah, you should get the Guinness book out here.
What kind of records?
I don't know.
Hey, I seen they have a show now,
That'd be
right?
cool. They'd come.
And the dude was on there. He did the big stage audience performance on stage. You know what his shit was? This fool broke the most amount of rulers on his forehead, yardsticks, in a minute.
For Ripley's
Who the hell thinks of that shit? No, seriously, his whole forehead was welted up, like bleeding, and they're trying to do an interview with him after. Just some random dude on TV. Like they had a big ass audience.
Like the level of our consciousness. Like that's entertaining, you know.
And they're like trying to break it down to a science. Like you have to stop it. You have to snap it at the right moment, or else it won't break.
Common sense to that.
The fall of Rome. At least the Romans watched gladiators get eaten by lions. We watched shit like that. I mean, they were far more sophisticated than our asshole culture, right? I mean, that empire fell. So when in the history books, when they start talking about like the fall of the American Empire, they're gonna talk about shit like that. You know what they used to do? They'd watch people break rulers over their head for entertainment. Wow, what a barbaric and strange culture. Like, I always think about like what are the history books are gonna say about us. Like, a lot of shit that we take for granted too, that science eventually will get over with a lot of superstition and will behave a bit more humane. Shit like, you know they used to cut babies out of women's bellies and then feed them processed food? Oh, really? Yeah, they put it in a fake nipple with they'd shake up this processed stuff and put it in a microwave. What's a microwave? It was this weird barbaric contraption that would change the molecules, and it turned the food into something that wasn't food, where the body couldn't understand, and it made them have all types of weird diseases and stuff. Oh, they were so dumb. History books. That's what they'll say in the history books. Yeah. What else will they say in the history books about how stupid we are?
Everything the Europeans already say about us.
That's pretty good, man.
The rest of the world, what they think about America isn't very good, you know.
That's clever. You're probably right.
They're already right.
Yeah, you're probably right. Especially the shit we find entertaining too. I think the music is horrible. It's just, I mean, I quoted 50 Cent before, but honestly, it just shows the level of our consciousness. Malcolm X talks about how, I've mentioned this to you, how the worst thing that could happen to the African American community is if the ghetto pimp becomes a hero. And what is our music? Ghetto pimp heroes! Yo, in the 70s, Malcolm X, you predicted it. He says, the fall of the African American community will be when the ghetto pimp becomes the hero.
Yeah,
that's where we're at. We're already there.
Take a look at 50 Cent and see what he's done with his life as a businessman. He's a smart dude. He's a really smart dude. Yeah. But he just took advantage of
popularizing the ghetto pimp.
Yeah.
You know?
He knew how to play the game.
Right. What kind of work do you do?
I'm an engineer.
Hey, that's fascinating.
I'm a sales
You can't be a dummy.
I'm not a dummy. I don't necessarily like what I do. I do a lot of other people's bitch work. You know what I mean? And they get the glory for it, and the money, and all that.
What would you rather do?
This.
Yeah? This is cool.
This is awesome. My gym at home, he trains athletes. That's what I want to do.
Back up when Illinois?
Indiana.
Indiana, my bad.
There's not a huge market for it up there, you know.
Hey, look where I'm at, bro. It's not much different. I mean, this is like St. Pete, honestly.
This is
small
perfect.
city.
Like my guy that trains me, he does a class and he does like kettlebells and tires and ropes and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, we pack out a class of 25 three times a week.
Get in on that. That's good shit. So that's cool. I couldn't pack my classes. I couldn't get enough people in my classes because I don't know. I was really good at marketing, but I just couldn't get the amount of people that I needed to sustain my overhead. Yeah. So I figured out like how to use the internet. I was like, there's no way people are gonna pay me, like I'm not gonna make enough to make this business last. So I started Christmas. Like Christmas was one of my first clients. I started recording the workouts, and then I created a DVD of the month. It was called Strength Camp DVD, and I'd record like 2 hours worth of footage, and I sold it, so people that weren't here could buy the DVDs and work out. I have 2 warehouse gym business courses. Both of them. The first one,
dude, I've been watching all your non-job videos.
You know what I'm gonna do? Just because like, I probably know that stuff more than I know anything because I had to know it by necessity. I had to learn marketing. I had to.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't like I want to because it's fascinating. It was like I'm not going to eat unless I learn the shit. So I know it really well, but it's not my passion. Like this is my passion, really. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on some free, just straight up free events for it, answer questions to help people build their business. Because I feel like that's my way of giving back, you know, is teaching other people how to do the same thing. So I really don't even want to make money off of it. I just want to show like, hey, you can do it, just watch. Do what I do.
Like I just want something that's more personally rewarding. You know, I work really hard because like that's what you're supposed to do, but it's like it's not really personally rewarding. I'm making somebody else millions of dollars, and I'm just doing it because it pays my bills. You know.
What type of engineering were you doing?
That's a trap, sure.
Mechanical, and I'm a mechanical engineer. Well, actually, I'm more management than anything though. I'm not really designing stuff anymore.
Yeah, I'm doing civil. Like I want to do I've had another year or so.
Yeah.
And I want to do my own thing where I kind of but like getting clientele on your own is hard. Which
I mean,
That's great. Really. That makes me feel good. Thank you.
I mean,
I'm gonna do a lot more non-job stuff. I'm gonna get back into it.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people. It's funny because at least 60% of the people that watch my fitness stuff want to know how to start my own business, gym business, or personal training.
Yeah.
It's huge.
One of the bigger things for me is like, I'm too much head. You know, I feel like I have to have everything laid out before I'm.
You're an engineer.
Before I'm willing to, take the jump.
Yeah.
And the more and more I try to figure out, the more and more I realize I don't know. And you just gotta, just gotta do it,
bro. You throw it out there. I don't know. I mean, courage, do that. Because your strength is rationalizing. You're an engineer. Mm-hmm. My strength is, I don't know, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
But if you could use your strength to support, to rationalize yourself into irrational behavior, you win that way.
Yeah.
Rationalize how important courage is. I mean, you could really come up with a solid rationalization as to why you must be courageous enough to do the shit that doesn't add up.
Right.
Because that's what courage is. Courage is moving from your core. You know, the root of the word courage is core, meaning heart, corazón.
Yeah.
And you could come up with a mathematical equation or some shit about, or brainwash yourself to believe that you have no choice. You've got to do it.
I've always had this fear of failure, but I've never experienced like really failure in any aspect of what I've done, like all through my schooling and my learning and my job and all that stuff. So a part of me is like, you can do this because you haven't failed at anything yet. Mm-hmm. And then part of me is like, what if this is the first thing? Like this is a pretty big thing.
Congratulations, I hope you fail. Because failure failure shows you one way it can't be done.
Right.
You need failure to be able to navigate with solid footing.
Right.
Because like, for example, I can give you advice based on what I've read and what someone else has told me.
Right.
But if I actually walk that landmine, that field with the landmines, and I know, oh shit, you'll blow your foot off over there, and I give you that information, it comes from, yeah, I lost a couple toes. experience, those type of failures are so much more visceral than information.
Yeah.
Go and do the shit.
But in all other aspects of my life, it's like to avoid failure, you just work harder. And there comes a point, working harder doesn't always get you there, right? Right? So it's one thing where hard work's not always going to be just the answer.
Yeah. I figured that one out. I learned that one too. That was one of my mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, no sleep, get up, ball, 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 till you burn yourself out and you realize, shit, I'm right where I started.
You just sprint it, and like with just like this, you know. And it's like I can do that, but where will it get me?